welcome to McGinnis Minutes. Today I have my friend Anne-Marie with me. Anne-Marie is a house stager, and she's going to give us some tips on why it's important to have your home staged when you're listing it. So hi Anne-Marie, how are you?
Hi, Tracy. Good. How are you? Thanks for having me here.
Thank you so much. I'll just let you go ahead and tell us a little bit about the benefits of staging and what exactly it entails.
It is so important to stage a home. Um, Over half of houses sell more when they're staged, which is amazing. There was a study done in 2020 that showed 85% of houses out of 15,000 sold for about 5 to 23% over the listing price. So it's huge. And even in a hot market, which we are in right now, as you know, it's still very important to stage a house because that can make the difference between, getting asking price versus having a bidding war, which is a lot of what we're seeing right now in the market. When we have a staged house, we photograph it right after for the MLS photos. And still currently 9 out of 10 people are seeing these homes for the first time through those photos. So it's very important to drum up the business and get people thinking and picturing themselves in that house. And I think what's really amazing about staging is when we do the simple things that I'm going to go through in a minute, we really can help the buyers create an emotional connection when they're looking at those pictures for the first time or when they see your house for the first time.
Very good. There's a lot more that goes into it in terms of the psychology than even I knew. So thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me a brief overview of what you would do. And you know what, why don't you incorporate, while you're talking about this, how you stage a home in the current environment with people working from home and learning from home versus,
Yeah.
a home that somebody's living in versus a home that is vacant. If you could briefly touch on the difference between those two.
Sure. For occupied staging, we do what's called a walk and talk. So it's basically, I would just walk through the home with the seller. And we really just try to look at the house from the buyer's point of view. So it's a very important process when we do this 2 hour walk and talk. So again, we just kind of walk through the home, and I take very detailed notes and then give all of the information to both the realtor and to the seller as well. So they have very detailed room by room information of things that the strengths and also things that we want to change and also neutralize the space. Clearing clutter and making your space looks bigger is something that's very important also, because again, you want to find a way to make the space look larger. And then the more clear it is, the more people can start envisioning their things in that space. But I think one thing that is really important about how I stage homes is I really try to use what the seller has. So wherever it is possible, I try to use what the people have. And if we need to stage things, certain things in the living room that we staged in the family room just for those photos, that's what we try to do. So they don't have to feel like they're walking on eggshells and trying to keep everything perfect. They can just kind of put it in a bin until they're needing it again. And some people wonder why you would even need to stage a vacant house, but people, believe it or not, have a very hard time visualizing spaces. And if we leave it blank, it's a very open canvas and it's really hard for people to create that emotional connection to.
Very good. So your whole goal is to give them kind of a frame of reference so um, it may not be their decorating style, but they can at least see
Yeah.
how the room is with furniture in it.
Yeah, exactly. And we do try to, like I said, keep everything neutral so that it's not one style or another. But with vacant staging, it's a little trickier because there's a rental fee for furniture and things like that. That is, of course, you have to go through. But yes, just keeping everything pretty neutral is the key.
Good. Well, I know that you and I have shared a lot of information. You have some photos and also more details on your pricing and other services that you offer. It's nice because it doesn't seem like it's just a one-stop shop, that you offer different variety of services depending on the client's needs. So I'll include your website and also some photos and other information on this post. And I thank you so much, and I definitely look forward to working with you in the future.
Thank you so much, Tracy.
All right, thanks, Anne-Marie.